Hey everybody, Ratchet21 here bringing you Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal. Last time we left off, we got the recently insane Captain Quark who thinks he's a monkey. We saw the President is under attack on Marcadia, and we rescued Veldon. And now we're gonna go rescue the President. Something I should mention before we take off. The PS3 port for Up Your Arsenal has a few more issues than the first two. The most glaring of which, aside from the continued floating helmet, the flyby sounds for the loading screens, they don't ever play the right sound. As you can see, it's out of sync. It's either out of sync, or I'm pretty sure sometimes it just plays the wrong sound. It's just distracting at the end of the day. Thankfully, it still loads the planets just fine.
Glad you made it, sir! The presidential compound is on the other side of the city! Keep your head down! The Tyrranoids are crawling all over the place!
Indeed they are. Alright, we may be on Marcadia now, but something you'll notice, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned, Up Your Arsenal is a bit more linear. So, this is another planet where we're just kind of going down a pathway. I should use the plasma one. It's one of my favorites. It's as you can see, a different melee weapon. Use it over your wrench. It's got further reach, and as you upgrade it, I want to say it outdamages the wrench. I'm not sure if it outdamages it now. Oh, and another thing is, going Commander, you had wrench upgrades. You'd find new wrenches as you played the game. Here, the wrench just kind of gets stronger as you get more nanotech. So it levels up with Ratchet. Which is an okay way of doing it. I always miss finding the new wrenches though. I thought the wrench designs were cool. But I suppose the one they left him with for the rest of the PS2 games, pretty cool. I'm sure this wrench has a name. That's learned about it's in the inventory. It is not. Probably in Going Commander's inventory. Gotta be careful of the big guys with lasers. They hurt. Especially because we don't have that first armor set. Which is the next thing we'll be saving up for. Let's grab another. I'm pretty sure there's a titanium bolt up here. Yep. Let's yoink this real quick. Oh, yoink. That's two. I'll try to grab as many of them as I can, but pretty sure I also said this in the last episode. This is the game I feel, out of the PS2 games, I think I'd say the only one I feel less familiar with in terms of skill points and collectibles would be Ratchet Deadlocked. But I'm not sure that game has collectibles now that I think about it. I know it's got a bunch of skill points to go for. Yeah, I don't think that game has special bolts. And if it does, that just proves my point that I'm unfamiliar with the game. I will be skipping this Inferno box. Inferno boxes in the levels I generally don't use because I want to get weapon XP.
Nice shooting, sir. A second wave of Tyrranoids just landed. They're attacking the compound from the other side. We could sure use your help.
You got it.
Follow me to the dropship.
Yeah, let's go. Those enemies disappeared and reappeared. How nice of them to wait for that cutscene. Nice, another upgrade. I think that's a lock-on mod? Yep. Lock-on mod functionality turns from going commando, and anyone who's watched me play that knows that I'm a big fan of it. Another thing I really like about this up your arsenal and the weapon upgrades is, generally speaking, with each level up, or kind of like every other level up, you'll notice something new appear on your weapon. It's real nice. And we're at the first one of these. Okay, so these are, as you can see up there, battle missions. Think of them like arena missions. You can see there's a prize of 3,000 bolts, but you get bolts for doing them. I think only, I'm not sure how many of these are mandatory, but I'm pretty sure quite a few of them do end up becoming optional. But they're worth doing because the bolts, and you know, get weapon XP. So you level yourself up, your weapons up, get bolts to buy new weapons. I remember really liking them as a kid, especially, but now I'm a bit, I don't hate them, I enjoy them, I still think they're a fun time, but that's just because Ratchet and Clank's combat is so fun. But I do think Up Your Arsenal would have been a lot better had they gotten more like explorative planets in here. There are a couple that harken back to, I believe it's called, referred to as, I think, Fishbowl with Straws level design. You got like the one bowl type area and then several straws or pathways branching off of it, taking you down different routes to different things. I think that's what it was described as. I could be misremembering. Oh, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, and the nanotech increase does not guarantee full health anymore. No, I want this.
Area secured. Nice work, ladies. Let's move out.
3,000 bolts. Okay, so here we do actually have to do a couple of these missions. I wasn't sure.
If we lose the whole squad, it's all over.
Gotta secure the president.
Incoming! They're everywhere!
I think I can get this to level 2. Well, not even I think. I know I can. It's about to level up. There's gonna be like a couple more guys. I just pictured in my head Ratchet wearing that t-shirt I've seen, where it's something like "Don't make me mad. I'm about to level up and you look like just enough XP." I'd love to see Ratchet wearing that. That sounds like it'd be real funny. Have him like holding his wrench or something, like real angry. I like the shock blaster. This thing's got some oomph.
They're right on top of us.
I disagree. Ignore the fact they're literally jumping out on top of you.
Thanks, Sarge. You saved our cans.
No problemo. Turret command.
We need to take out those enemy
This is
dropships.
probably my least
Sauces
favorite.
are just icing on the cake.
Just gotta just turret section. Not a fan of these. At least it controls way better than the turrets from the first Ratchet and Clank. Those things were slippery. I swear they were on ice, and admittedly, I'm pretty sure one of them was.
Covering fire.
On planet, I think it's Hoven. And you stop the whole thing from being blown up by shooting down the ship holding the missile. Not sure how that works. I had a nose itch. Sorry guys. Nose got itchy.
This is the last wave, Sarge. Don't give those pus buckets an inch.
Did you call them pus buckets? Kind of gross. But fair enough, I suppose. I can see it, they're like slimy aliens. Alright. Now, apparently, the turret got destroyed.
Repair crew, we need that
So now we gotta protect these two goobers. My bad. 3 goobers. I wanna know, where were the Galactic Troopers when, what was his name? Chairman Drek, yeah. Was, you know, blowing up planets. Maybe they were formed afterwards, as a result of Chairman Drek's actions? I need lore. I know there's a Ratchet and Clank comic book. I think it's like 6 issues, but that takes place at, I think it's a year after Crack in Time. Apparently it explains why why and how Captain Quark becomes president at one point, which is a mystery to anybody, really. I should read those comics.
We've got to protect the repair crew.
You all good over here?
Keep it up. The repairs are almost finished.
Hey, that was my guy. I wish I had the suck gun. I probably have enough bolts to buy it now that I think about it. And defense done.
Repairs are finished. Now we'll give those Noids a taste of their own medicine.
Alright, I think this is the last one. And yeah, I'm gonna grab the suck cannon. That's 16,000. How many bolts am I gonna get for this? 9,000? Alright, we can afford to grab the infector too. And still have enough bolts once we're done to grab the armor upon returning. The infector's a funny weapon. It, well, as the name implies, infects enemies and makes them fight for you. It also does a small amount of damage.
The Noids have launched an all-out assault. We need those
this mission... Where is it?
Those turrets can only target
As you saw, I just turned a node to capture this turret right here. Oh. Love it. I don't know if you could do this in the first Ratchet and Clank, but in this one you can even suck up crates to fire. And you'll still get whatever they were holding afterwards, so if you suck up an ammo crate, fire it back out, you'll get the ammo once it breaks. It's like a double ammo crate. Ammo for the suck cannon, ammo for something else.
Tyrranoids are throwing everything they got at us.
And I think, yeah, I don't need to spin the control stick for these anymore. I just hold the direction. I'm gonna try to stick to generally using just a couple of weapons, since they go all the way up to level 5 now. I find it more enjoyable to like focus on a weapon and get it to max level. When I was younger, I would use a weapon, level it up, switch to another, level it up, and do that to keep all my weapons at an even level. Like this is a freaking Pokemon game or something. I'm not sure if it changes. I think the blast can be charged up further. No. I think level 4 is just a general damage boost. I think this is also the last bulk break.
Mission accomplished. We'll take it from here,
Yep.
Sarge.
Got him.
Agent Clank? You're even more impressive in person than you are on the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank? Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas, kid. She is way out of your league. Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation. I'm told the man thinks he's a monkey?
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
The city's laser shield went down during the attack. Now, we are defenseless without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back online.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
A lot of those adult jokes went over my head as a kid. If they went over your head too, don't worry about it. But we're not done with Marcadia yet. To the defense facility. Gotta get that defense system back online. So you see this floating gadget here? Fun fact about it. I don't take this as fact, actually. I'm not 100%, but I believe... Well, I know there's a... Okay, let me start over here. There is a cut racetrack from the game. You can still access it via a really cool, like, endgame room, which I haven't mentioned thus far. But, this room is also in, Going Commando, but it's called the Insomniac Museum. Basically, it's a fun little bonus room, series of rooms, building, that houses a bunch of content, just ideas that didn't make it into the game, but I guess that's still cut content, but it's got all sorts of cool little knickknacks and the like. But here, in this game's Insomniac Museum, you can access this cut racetrack. And it was there that you were supposed to win this. Also, there's a skill point for taking out these guys with the laser. I think you gotta take out like 10 enemies with it. So, remembering that, I'm going to do that. Or try to, anyways. Just keep running back to the laser. I think there's a couple enemies over here. You can actually get to come down. Or not. Oh, there's still enough enemies for me to get that skill point. Oh, hello. Oh, that's right. That's another fun thing about this. Those are lasers. This thing will keep you safe from these guys' laser attacks. It's a really neat detail I never noticed when I was younger. Follow me, Spider-Bot. There it is. Nice. Oh, there is a titanium bolt up that way. Yeah, I think you have to get the laser in there. Up in that somehow. Actually, wait. How would you even do that? Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, I think the titanium bolt's not till later. Either way, we're gonna need to come back once we get gravity boots. Ratchet didn't bring his gravity boots with him this time. Yeah, here's where you need the gravity boots to get up there. Dippity-pop. Look who it is. I think... Well, okay, if there's a titanium bolt up there, then... Oh, we'll come back with the gravity boots.
Hey, look, it's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me.
It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
How can you use the city's defense network to play a video game?
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's... Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know what happened to me with it.
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
Maybe it will. And yeah, Al's just chilling here, using a city's defense system to play a video game. Pretty sure the president might have some problems with that, but hey, that's for Al to figure out, not us. Take us back to the ship. I think we can skip this? No. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Marcadia. Now, anyways, I don't know why I checked this again. Well, we will end the episode. I want to go back to the Phoenix, actually. Will it? No, I don't think it will. Pretty sure we have to go to our quarters to have the cutscene for the vidcomic play. But I want to go back, grab the armor, and then we'll end the episode. Hey guys, we're back. Brought a video game. Grab this. Nice. And actually, there's one more thing I want to show off. We head to our quarters, but turn right here. We've got a VR simulation here. This is more or less an arena, a series of challenges you can partake in. They don't give a lot of bolts, but the bolts do add up as you complete them all, and if you want all the titanium bolts, there's a titanium bolt challenge available at the end of them all. But, I mean, I guess I could show off one of them, but I will do the rest of these on my own, because it's not even that hard. It's cool to see the Gadgetron test pods back, though. Still using the Pyrocitor. I think the Bomb Glove variant shows up. The Walloper. I think that's a new one to this game. Just neat to see some classic weapons from the first game still being used. You feel like they should give them some new equipment, although I'm kind of glad I'm not getting hit with a Shock Blaster, which you may have noticed. I believe the upgrade for level 4 is the Shock Blaster now has the shocking mod from Going Commando. It zaps nearby enemies. At the very least, their bits and pieces are very staticky. And then, yeah, see. Congratulations, we're at 300 bolts. Don't look down, 500 bolts. I'll do it on my own. But, that being said, let's return to our ship. Gotta, at this point it's tradition, gotta do the outro of the ship. Oh, and I guess one more thing. While, unfortunately, ship combat does not return, although I do believe it was planned to return, you can still customize your ship, and as you complete skill points, you'll unlock new customization parts. It only costs bolts to change now. I guess we'll use our spare bolts to kit out the ship. Get my favorite. I like the twin nose split nose. Out of these starting colors, I'll do pulsing purple. Purple is a great color. Okay. All that being said, next time we pick this up, we'll be checking out that Quark vid comic and seeing what kind of rabbit hole it leads us down, if it helps Quark regain his memories. But, as always, I want to thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, or commenting down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome.